Okay. Trying to hope that we get up out of the chair. Okay. All right. Woo! All right. Here we go. Doing okay, doing now, doing this, doing that. Awesome. Hey, blonde artist, how you doing? Kira, how you doing? Ah, okay. Hey, Falsifer. Kira, okay-ish. You're good. Binging oh, what comics you reading? Hoping it's good ones. Because I gotta tell you, like, I don't like shitty comics. Winter X, how you doing? New Creep Show and Old Creepy Archives. Oh, hmm. Creepy Archives? Do you mean like, what, did they do a Creep Show comic other than the one from the 80s? Or are you talking about like Tales from the Crypt and like that kind of shit? I mean, they ain't shit. They're really good, but you know that stuff. You know that stuff's supposed to rot your mind and turn you into a juvenile delinquent. Hail Satan. So, would you gonna fall asleep to sounds of Jack? My voice and wake up to work of pride? Oh, sweet. Very nice. Yeah, Hail Satan. The old Warren comics of 67, creepy and eerie. Oh, okay. Got it. Hey, George Version, how you doing? Hoping everything is good with you. Wow. Hmm. Doing good. Just got back from a potluck. Oh, and local game store. Going to a business party. Oh, cool. Well, that's good. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hey, Vanara. We had a conversation about 80s movies that were PG and probably should have been R. Well, yeah, by today's standards, they would be. Yeah, they totally fucking would be by today's standards. Well, like, I believe Jaws was PG. Yep. Jaws was PG, if you could believe that. And he's probably going to be like, Jaws? You fucking shit. Nope. You know, what can I say? Crazy, isn't it? Hey, Cat Hermit. Oh, boy. Thoughts on Terrifier 2. It was a really good movie. I thought it was way better than the first one. Wait, Sheena Queen of the Jungle is PG? Hold on. This one with Bo Derek, right? Oh, no, it's Tanya Roberts, apparently. Okay. I sworn it was Bo Derek, but like whatever. Clearly I'm wrong. Mine's been on something, Kira? What's that? Yeah. Sheena, she does ride a zebra. Dirk. I don't know why I'm saying herkadirk. I'm just doing it. I should probably get a little more focused. Gosha? Do you mean Goetia? Goetia? Well, what's your question? William Wright says, just saw Beau's Afraid. Yeah, that's a good movie. Whole movie is a dream? Not quite. Not entirely. It is it uses a symbolic language, much like dreams, but the question of whether or not it is a dream is actually somewhat moot. Oh, I don't need to do that. Um, Oh, whoops. Blah, 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 blah. Do the lacking to do lacking crochets, I kind of lean, kind of learn to play with fire sometimes. Wait, what? Let me. Yeah, you're gonna have to restate that. I don't know what res crochets is. You cried in your car for a bit? Oh, yeah, well, that's definitely the feeling the movie's supposed to leave you with. You know. Resources? Well, I wouldn't go. Part of the deal with the Goetia is to research them and know them. I do not. You know, those rituals tend to be very specific. Um, if you're going to go messing around with that, I would do it the recommended way. You know, because that's a very they're all very different types of energies, shall we say. So you're going to want to have some grounding in knowledge. Yeah, I would take your time with those. Like that is meant the Goetia are meant you're meant to take your time with that stuff. Dur, 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 dur. Oh, you never thought Richard Kind would be so scary? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Damn, he's oh, such a great scene. Oh boy, man, so fucking that world, right? What the fuck? Like, so a lot went down this week. We had the submarine, fucking those dudes were toast from the beginning, which pretty much everyone said was most likely the situation. Um there's some people go, where are the bodies? And I'm like, they're fucking chum, dude. An implosion at that depth is just gonna fucking shred the flesh and crush the bones into powder. That's what it do. You know, the hull would have been ruptured with enough force to just fucking shred everything into bits. You know, it's like, so where are the remains? I don't know. Fish probably ate them. So we had that, and then we had like the Russian mercenaries revolting, you know, against the Russian military proper. And then apparently they've reached some sort of a deal with through like Belarus. And I'm just like, I don't even know what's fucking going on anymore. Like, I don't even know what's going on anymore, you know, with that Russia. Cause I'm like, that can't be good. You know, there's also this kind of like, dude, you can't. Putin is staying in Ukraine until he gets some kind of win, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, fucking NATO hasn't even officially gotten involved yet. He's already having trouble. He's been having trouble from day one. I have no idea he's gonna get out of this one. No fucking idea. I thought that, I mean, there was actually a good chance that the mercenaries were going to make it to Moscow and start fucking capping people. You know, like that was actually on the table as a potential outcome. Yeah. And you can't say, oh, that would have never happened because it already did. You know? Yeah, I don't know how he's going to get a win. Yeah, he's also more ways to win now. Has to face his facade as a strongman being destroyed. Yeah. What's he going to do then? What's he going to do now? That's the big question. You know, it's like, yeah. Because he looks like a punk. He looks like a motherfucking punk. Because it turns out to be strong is different than pretending to be strong. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows how that shit's gonna shake down? You know, I guess we'll find out. I'm trying once again. Yeah, I've been attempting once again to be a little more regular with the streams, get on a schedule here, but it's been difficult. Yeah, even though they made a deal, I could still see the Wagner Group leader drinking Putin. Yeah. Like I don't know how much longer that guy's gonna live. Yeah, he's probably gonna kill somebody. And I'm like, that dude, that mercenary guy's gotta know that. He's gotta know that. You know? You know, I can't imagine he don't. I don't know, dumber things have happened. Way dumber things have happened. Will Russia existed 20 years? Yeah, that's a good question. That is a good question. Hey, Hero. Yeah, good question, number name. No idea. I love when, like gamers around the world look at the controller that they use as sub and confirmed it was junk. Well, yeah. Fucking what? You're going to use a $50 PlayStation controller, a fucking third party PlayStation controller. Are you fucking shitting me? Oh, we're talking about whatever, Brian. We're talking about the week's news from the sub to Russia and shit like that. You know, and I was going strong on TikTok for a while, actually, but now I'm like, I've kind of backed off on it, because I realized I was watching TikTok and I was starting to get real fucking annoyed, and I couldn't figure out why. It was less conservative shit because I kind of scrubbed my For You page, but what it really seemed to come down to is I fucking it's everyone's got the same three opinions about anything that's happening. So when something happens, that's all there is. It's just been sub, Russia, sub, Russia, sub. I was like, oh my fucking God. I get it. You don't get out a multi-million-dollar business based on yeah. Well, here's the thing. A sub that can actually survive the trip, those subs already exist. They were created and designed with the help of the Navy and James Cameron. But they wanted their own private ones, which is like, okay. So why is it so bullshit? Why is your sub that bullshit? And I know why they couldn't get James Cameron to do it for them, because he was probably like, no, I'm not taking inexperienced divers down there. Forget it. I ain't doing that. We'll give you all this money. Motherfucker, I got money. First of all. Second of all, no. Because, the thing is that James Cameron's a serious diver. He is serious about it. So he's not going to take fucking passengers along. You got to be a diver. He doesn't even let anyone on his fucking crew do that. Every time you get pulled into TikTok, it's transphobia mixed in with animal vids and machining. Oh, yeah. I don't get as much transphobia because, as soon as I see it, I just scroll past. Because it's really obvious. It's really obvious for me to see. But if you're, in that community, you're going to see it all the time. Holy diver! Yeah, yeah, fuck yeah, Macedon. You belong too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Look out! Oh, yeah, no, James Cameron's a huge hard-on for the ocean. He takes it super seriously. He does not fuck around. The last time he fucked around with that shit he tried to fuck around with that was The Abyss. It was when he made The Abyss, and that did not go well for him. Ed Harris said he'd never work with him again. Actually, a bunch of people from that production said they would never work with James Cameron again. And you may have noticed they kind of didn't. Especially the actors. You may notice that he never really worked with Ed Harris again. He never worked with Luis Marie Antonio. Oh God, was it Mary Straczyn's Antonio? Fuck, I can't remember her name now. Michael Biehn. They never worked with him again. And no one was permanently injured on that. Yeah, Mary Elizabeth Mastry Antonio. That's it. And they weren't even injured. There weren't serious injuries on the set, but you had actors who were not experienced divers doing these complicated underwater shots for extended periods of time, and they kind of lost their minds. James Cameron faced off with Harlan Ellison. He should know danger when he sees it. Oh, yeah. Like, he's not gonna. He's no. He's not going to do that shit. You know, he's not that kind of crazy. Definitely not anymore. You know, that's why he does everything on green screen now, because it's nice and controlled and safe. You know, because he's got the tech, he's got the money, and he's, you know, got the everything he needs to make like the Avatar films and shit. His name is James Cameron, the bravest pioneer. No ocean too deep, no. Was it no ocean too deep? No, something sink. What's that? It's him, James Cameron. No budget too steep. So, yeah, that's it. No budget too steep, no sea too deep. Who's that? It's him, James Cameron. Yeah, and then like the surviving CEO of like fucking Ocean Gate or whatever it's fucking called, fucking got into like a verbal argument, and all I could think of is with that South Park episode where James Cameron like sees Randy Newman. Randy Newman's like, deep, deep, deep in the ocean, so deep. Oh, hey, James Cameron. Randy Newman, what are you doing down here? You know, like, I'm lowering the bar so the people will keep hiring me. Fight me, Cameron. I was like, that's immediately what I thought of. Fight me, Cameron. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You ain't even Randy Newman. Fucking James Cameron's gonna pulverize you. Oh, God. I don't like Fern Gully in space. The first Avatar kind of left a bad taste in my mouth that I was pretty sure a second Avatar movie wasn't going to get rid of. You know, because I hate white savior films. Hate them. Absolutely hate them. You know. Normally I have like, hey, everyone gets to have their fantasies, right? But I'm like, nah, motherfucker, you gotta give, that one has to be given up. That has to be given up. You know, like, we're too far down this fucking colonial, we're too far down near the end of this colonial rabbit hole. You can't be doing that shit no more. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Also, orcas are fucking attacking Scottish boats now because apparently one orca has gone on, had a personal vendetta against fishing boats. And now it has taught other orca how to coordinate and attack fishing boats. And so they're doing it. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, don't fuck with nature, man. It'll fucking do that. Yeah, you got Avatar, you've got Dances with Wolves. You got was it The Last Samurai with fucking what's his name? Tom Cruise. You got Fern Gully. Oh God, there's a whole bunch of ones that involve teachers. I think it was Dangerous Minds. I think that was the Michelle Pfeiffer one. You know, white teacher teaches inner city school kids. You know, shit like that. Barsoom Saga, yeah, that is a big one. Fucking Tarzan, fucking Conan. Actually, the more of the books than the movies. Yeah, orcas are super smart because people get killed by them in water parks. Yeah, yeah, like everyone forgets. Like, no, those are predators, man. Hell, even dolphins are predators. I'm like, don't teach them to hate people. Like, you know, this is going to make things more complicated. You know, it's also one of those things where, like, we know they're fucking smart. We know they communicate. And yet we act like they don't. And it's like, no, it's pretty well established at this point that they're fairly self-aware. You know, they're called killer whales for a reason, you know. Yeah, orcas eat moose because moose is like, all right, I'm gonna swim over here because I can do that. What's gonna stop me? You know, like, oh shit, you know. Orcas attack great white sharks. We'll put it that way. You haven't seen Blackfish? Oh, Blackfish. Oh, dude. Yeah, no. Yeah, the documentary that destroyed Ocean World, Sea World. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's a very compelling documentary where you're like, okay, you need to stop doing this. Yeah. Orca became real, man. Like that shit got real. Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about Last Samurai. Yeah, that was such a fucking piece of crap. There's a much better version of that story. And I think it was called Black Samurai. Nope. Yeah, there was an anime made not too long ago, but it's also there was a live action one. I know there was a live action one. Um, oh yeah, it's just called Yusuke. Yeah, Yusuke, African samurai for real. Yeah, real historical figure, like uh cultural hero of Japan, African guy, black dude. Yeah. His actual tale is kind of tragic, but like he's this huge cultural hero of Japan. He's a black guy, you know. I don't think it was. This one wasn't with Chadwick Boseman. I don't think. Yeah, it looks like there was one that was called "The Legend of Yusuke." That maybe that's the one you're thinking of. That, like that the Chadwick Boseman was supposed to be in. Oh wait. Oh, Netflix is doing a series on him, starring potentially starring Omar Sy, who oh fuck, what was he in? He was in that movie. Fuck. He played Lupin in the Netflix show. Maybe that was it. Oh yeah. Well, like a lot of people actually knew about that connection back in the '70s. A lot of people knew about it. It's just it wasn't something that was talked about really publicly. It's like how a lot of people didn't realize Three Musketeers was written by a black dude. You know, Alexander Dumas, black as hell. You could see like paintings and even like very early photographs of him. And you're like, oh yeah, Alexander Dumas was real black. Last Samurai was about the samurai. Yeah, whatever. It still started. It was still a samurai flick where fucking like dipshit white dude becomes a samurai. Fuck that. I'm done with that. Like I'm like I said, I'm just done with white savior movies. You know. Oh, you were watching Beavis and Butthead with Sadie? Oh, sweet. Is she like streaming while watching it, or Hacks looking annoyed? Oh, Jack looks annoyed. Oh yeah, we're talking about like white savior films. Yeah, try Zatoichi. Oh, I'm way ahead of you, Brian. I'm way ahead of you on the fucking Blind Samurai films. I even love that remake that Pete Takeshi did. I thought that was pretty awesome. She was streaming on Cast. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, good. Yeah, Tom Cruise played, a guy who was actually a Japanese dude. Yeah, I think they had Keanu Reeves played Yosuke at one point, which was weird, but like not quite as bad. Because I'm like, okay, well, Keanu Reeves is not like a white guy, but like Yosuke is like black. Uh, oh, I haven't seen Showdown with Jackula with Van Damme. I was not a big Van Damme fan. You know, it probably is a white savior movie. I just haven't seen it. Wouldn't my cup of tea. Oh, Sadie's mom passed. Oh shit. I haven't. I've been trying to get a hold of her. She hasn't contacted me in a while. Oh, was that the Keanu movie? He was in 47 Ronin. Yeah, that's not the Yosuke story. Yeah, that's a completely different. Let's see, when was this made? 2013. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that is the one I was thinking of. I got it fucked up. Yeah, fucking Keanu Reeves was also he was in a lot of Japanese films, like in like the early 2010s. Like he was also in one I think called Tai Chi Man, Man of Tai Chi. That was it. Wait, he was Keanu was also in a movie called Generation. I didn't see that. I don't know if I want to. You know, I don't need to see everything Keanu Reeves has done. Like some of the things he's done are pretty bad. And like the 47. Yeah. Oh, it was a real letdown. It's too bad. I, you know, I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to like samurai flicks. You know, I'm like if it was made for an American audience, I'm like really uninterested. I'm like, nah, samurai gotta be about that's gotta be for Japanese audience. Otherwise you go fuck it up. I wouldn't even trust a Chinese movie about samurai. You know, I mean, I'd be okay with a Chinese movie that had like a samurai character in it, but like, not if it's like the big thing. You went in thinking it was going to be crapped, and you're like, well, knew that was going to suck. uh, oh, Rizen's movie, The Man with the Iron Fists? Okay, all right. Here's the thing about that movie. Apparently, the one thing the RZA can't do is act. He plays the title character in his own movie, and that was a motherfucking mistake. Because his performance is so bad, it drags down what otherwise would have been a great movie. Like RZA, the director's got talent to spare. RZA, the actor, is worse. Acting has got to be like the worst thing he can do because it is so bad it negates anything else he brings to the table if he does that. He's awful. Hey, Let me put it this way about like fucking Man with the Golden Fists. Um, all right, so if you've seen Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie Murphy's performance brings that movie down. Vampire in Brooklyn would have been okay if Eddie Murphy had not been trying to be a serious actor. You know, if he had just put in the performance that he put in Harlem Nights, that movie would have been good. You know, that's all he had to do was just to be that serious and no more. Because fucking Harlem Nights got some serious moments in it for Eddie Murphy, but he's still being Eddie Murphy. If he had played the vampire closer to what he did in Harlem Nights, Vampire in Brooklyn would be a great movie. But he doesn't. He tries to be a real actor, and you can't help but notice he is not there. He is not there. You know, I don't know where he is in his serious acting these days, but he was not there in Vampire in Brooklyn. Vampire in Brooklyn. He was awful. Every time he tried to be serious, he was unwatchable. Now, with that said, the RZA's acting in Man with the Golden Fists is way worse. Eddie Murphy didn't make Angela Bassett look bad when he acted opposite her in Vampire in Brooklyn. He didn't suck the energy out of every frame he was in, like RZA and Man with the Golden Fists. Now here's the thing that is really a shame. Everything else in Man of the Golden Fists, when the RZA is not on screen, the movie is great. But every time he returns on screen, you're like, oh no. Oh God, no, please. Couldn't she gotten Jamie Foxx to do this, dude? Like, you are not an actor. Like, you are a musician, you are a promoter, you are a rapper, you are a billion things, and you are he's even a really good director. Like, he's even a really good director, but he is not an actor. And it's painfully obvious. Yeah, Batista is great in Man of the Iron Fists. Like, he's awesome. All the fucking, like, Japanese actors, half of whom didn't speak English, they're amazing. I don't know if he was doing Django at the time. I'm pretty sure Man with the Iron Fist came out a year before that production started, but, you know, whatever. Jay Tilton, yeah, go ahead, plug something. Go for it. Yeah. RZA's performance is his acting performance is terrible. Like, I would have been like, no, you need to get another dude to play the main character here, man. You're just not good enough. You're good enough to do everything else, though. You know, like, that ain't nothing. Like, if he just had a solid lead in the main role, that movie would have fucking rocked. And you can see it. You can tell. And you can tell the big problem that's happening is that the RZA has a hard time doing the one thing that an actor has got to be able to do. Be vulnerable. An actor needs to be vulnerable. A completely stoic character who does not show emotion is boring. And it takes a very, very good actor to portray a character that is hiding their feelings behind stoicism. Hey, Mel Bogner, how you doing? Michael K. Williams. Yeah, Michael K. Williams probably could have done it. Yeah, he could have done it. Hell, fucking Michael Gia White could have done it. Or was he someone else in that movie? Hang on. No, he was not. Yeah, no, like he could have done it. You know, there are a metric fuck ton of great young black actors that could have done it. Writing monks is hard. I don't know about that. Like, there's a whole tradition of like kung fu flicks that would say otherwise. But even the dude in like, even like take another tough guy actor, Chow Yun Fat. That guy can be vulnerable on camera. You know, and in fact, every movie has like one scene where he is extremely vulnerable on camera. It's what you got to do in order to make that work. Like Jet Li would do it with absurdity. You know, Jackie Chan would do it by clowning around. You know, Sammo Hung would get there because he's the fat guy. You know, he's the fat guy. You don't realize he's just gonna fucking like kick your ass. Like hell, like. Yeah, Jamie Foxx would have been my immediate go-to at the time because he had already done, he'd already done some serious roles, but he ain't done Django yet. But he had done some serious shit. Like I think he did Ray already. Yeah, Donnie Yen, another great one. Wesley Snipes probably would have been too hard to get. He could have done it. I mean, that's basically Blade, you know. Yeah, let's see. Will Smith would have been way too much. He'd been too hard. He would have wanted too much money. Um, Don Cheadle, he could have done it. Anthony Mackie, I think he was too young. Let me see. Let me see. Oh no, he wasn't. Could have gotten Anthony Mackie. I mean, he would have been. Yeah, he had already been in the Hurt Locker. Yeah, there are a ton of dudes who could have done it. Oh, dude, Eddie Murphy's Dolomite is My Name is a great film. I love those like kind of semi-fictionalized biopics. You know, Terrence Howard. Yeah. Terrence Howard could have done it. Yeah, he could have gotten Terrence Howard. Hell, like you probably even could have gotten like Ludacris in that role. It'd be a completely different character, but like it would have still worked as a movie. You know, fuck Lance Riddick. You could have gotten him. You know, like basically what I'm saying is like the man with the iron fist is just really. It was clearly an ego project, and the RZA proved that there was one thing that he was bad at, and that's acting. He isn't even bad as a director. You know, he's very good as a director, actually. You know, I'd have watched like I'll watch something he directs if he's not starring in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sequel is like Contractor or something. Because the thing of it is that the big risk was having RZA actually be yeah, it was a risk having him as a director. It was a double risk having him also play the main character. But I could see why people thought, well, he's a great performer. Like, he's a great entertainer. He'd probably be a passable actor at least. We'll get the name recognition thing going. It should fucking work. And then it didn't. It's really too bad. Really too bad. I mean, I don't know who could have told RZA, no, you can't be acting in this. We need to get another guy in now. I don't know who could have told him that, Yeah, it's a Taiwan star level budgets for each. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like Taiwan budgets gotten big now, are getting big now. They've had some legitimate international hits, like The Sadness, and there was another one actually. Incantation. Yeah, Incantation and The Sadness were like the really big breakouts. There are a few others, but those are like the big ones. Cat?
Theoretically, he's just crying though.
Oh. RZA was in that G.I. Joe sequel. He was? Oh, he played like Snake Eyes' trainer, right? Something like that. Yeah, RZA's cameo in Ghost Dog was fine. Yeah, he's there. He said his line. He was gone, and the line was basically him, so it worked. No, he wasn't the ice cream truck driver. He literally plays himself. He walks up to Lawrence Fishburne and says a line to him, and Lawrence Fishburne, not Lawrence Fishburne, fucking, shit. Got the droopy eye. Fuck. Now I gotta look up Ghost Dog. Not like it's. Can't believe this. Not like it wasn't one of my favorite movies. Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker. No, the French talking ice cream guy is not the RZA. The RZA literally plays himself. He has like a walk on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He comes up to Ghost Dog and says, Ghost Dog, power, equality. And Ghost Dog says, always see everything, my brother. Yep, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all he does. He just walks up to Ghost Dog in slow motion. Says power, Ghost Dog, power equality. Ghost Dog's like, always see everything, my brother. And then they pass. Oh, Ghost Dog's amazing. Like, that movie's awesome. Yeah. It is like, was it? I can't remember if it was an anagram. It was either an anagram or an acronym. GDPE ASEMB. Yeah, I forgot what it is. Yeah. Ghost. Rap Critic caught it. Oh, wait. Almost had it. It's the Birdman! Okay, let's see. Looking it up. Yeah. Power, equality, always see everything. Peace. Okay. All right. Oh man, Last Dragon. Who is the master? Sure enough. Yeah. Rap Critic is an opera singer. He spent a year in, I believe, Italy. I remember, like, while he was doing the Rap Critic show, because here's one of the things about Rap Critic: people didn't realize how young he was. When he was doing that show, I'm pretty sure he was still in like high school. But everyone just assumed that he was older because he looked older. Everyone would say, oh, this guy's like 21, right? Kind of a big guy, pretty pronounced facial hair, deep voice. No, he's like a high school student when he started anyway. So yeah, he trained as an opera singer as a young kid, and he eventually went off to Italy. I believe it was Italy. It might have been Sicily, but I'm pretty sure it was Italy. And yeah. I last time I physically laid eyes, I shared space with him. He had just gotten back. He had just gotten back from that. Oh yeah, he was super young. Like nobody knew that. You know, nobody knew that going in. Everyone assumed he was at least like in his mid-20s when he started. Nope. Nope. He was really young. Yeah, he's got a good voice. He's got a good voice, you know. You know, he's got a solid like baritone. You know, like really solid. Oh yeah, no, he's super smart guy. Yeah, Milan. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that was it. It was specifically Milan. I was like that M city, you know, like in my brain. Yeah, it was Milan, you know. Yeah, he's a really interesting dude. I think when I first actually met him, um, uh, I forget what exactly I said to him, but when I first met him, I quoted the show by Dougie Fresh at him. I forget if it was because like there was a girl named Michelle, or he had mentioned like two guys. I forget what it actually was, but I quoted the song at him, and I either did the like Michelle, my gal, or you know, like don't cry, dry your eyes. Here comes your mama with them two little guys. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually say I like a wrinkled pussy, but I can't be your lover. Um, I'm pretty sure I didn't say that because I would have remembered if I had said that one. Uh, man, I do remember he looked at me really weird, and I was like, you know Dougie Fresh, right? And he's like, yeah, of course I know Dougie Fresh. How do you fucking know that? And I'm like, I've been around. I've been around, baby. First album. Oh, uh, oh my God, is he real? Oh my God, is he real? Yeah, Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. Yeah. Yep, Slick Rick, you know? Hell yeah. That's a great song. Oh God, what was that? What was the one that Dougie Fresh was in? I think it was Beat Street, right? Yeah, was Dougie Fresh in Beat Street or Break-In? Pretty sure it was Beat Street. Yeah, it was. It was Beat Street. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. I'm Santa Claus. Get what y'all got something to show. Jesus, that was... You know what? I wonder what... Yeah, I haven't actually been following the Rap Critic for a while. I wonder what he's up to. Still remember his Twitter. It's the Rap Critic. Oh, he's still working with Muse? Wait. Hold on. I just discovered Muse is trans. What? When did that come out? Holy shit, I've been gone for a hot minute. Yeah. Beats it. Radon Chong, baby. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You know, Beat Street. Get down with beat. Rock it to your head and down to your feet. You know, come on. Or was it like Beat Street from across the street, rock it to your head and down to your feet? Yeah. Turns out Muse is trans. Okay, all right. Huh. That's okay. Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I didn't know. Like I don't even know how recent that coming out is. Could have been like 5 years ago, for all I know. You know, lots changed. Like, last time I saw him, he was just like greasy gamer dude with like, you know, like a wispy beard and mustache, you know, that he didn't actually deliberately grow. It just sort of, that's how his facial hair came in, you know? Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. Huh. Yeah, I'm going back at this Twitter trying to figure out like when that fucking was a thing that was announced. Oh man, Muse called Moth Muses now. So like Moth Muse fucking like tweets constantly. Like I've gone down like this page like a dozen times and I'm still only in May of this year. All right, I'm clearly not going to find it. I'm clearly not going to find the origin when that was announced. It's clearly not going to happen. Greasy Gamer to trans girls, rather common pipeline is yeah, and it's more common than you'd think. You know, it's or at least in my neck of the woods. You know that it seems to be more common in the reviewer crowd, in the old reviewerverse crowd. You know, like I had no idea. Like, I was pretty sure Diamanda was trans, but, like, you know. But, like, she didn't, like, really hide that. Yeah, and I knew Iron Liz was trans, but she didn't hide that. You know, and I feel bad because I'm still like Omega is trans. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know until later. But being a trans dude is a little. It's a little less surprising for some reason. Yeah, Jessitaka was also a trans dude, you know, which was funny. Like, that one did slip by me. Like, that one did get by me. Until I actually heard them talk about it, then I was like, oh, that's what was going on. Oh. It's like, oh, I thought you were just weird and antisocial. Like, oh no, there's this whole other level to this, you know. Yeah, I remember when she came out. Yeah. Yeah, but that was one of those, like, she came out as so girly, you didn't see it, but of course, like, that was all an act. She was another person who was really young when she started. I think she was like 17 when she started. You know, by the time she was on Channel Awesome, I'm pretty sure she's like 22, but like, you know. Diamanda is trans. I never knew. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. You know, trans or intersexed or something, you know. You know, I know she identifies as female, so, you know, that was always just good enough for me, you know. Yeah, exactly. Time extensions. A lot of people on this site were young, though it did explain a lot of the Twitter shit. Yeah, yeah, totally. You know, like uh I didn't know this. Like Lindsay Ellis, she was like a freshman in college when she started doing reviews. Yeah, I was an old fuck. In fact, after Joario was gone, I think I was the oldest guy on the site. You know, by a chunk of change. I got to the point where I look back at those years with a little more fondness. You know, ironically, the nostalgia goggles are now starting to develop. Um, isn't Twitter just Stormfront Light now? Not entirely, but like you're not entirely wrong either. Well, like there's a whole bunch of weird shit going on. Like that, you know, getting back to like current events, like the tide against billionaires has gotten very interesting. Like it's been building for a long time. But like it's starting to ramp up more. Like and it's not a mystery why. You know, it's not a mystery why, which is they're all assholes. You know, the more they tried to make themselves personalities, the more it became obvious that there's just something wrong with them. You know, oh, who knows what will happen with the Elon Musk Zuckerberg challenge? I don't fucking care. You know, like I know Zuckerberg like practices martial arts and shit, but I'm like, I don't know if he's really a fighter. You know what I mean? He might be. I don't think so. But he's so weird. Like Zuckerberg is deeply, deeply, deeply weird. Everything. Well, I mean, like Elon Musk does this too, but with Zuckerberg, it's very obvious that like everything he does is compensation. Like he's trying to put on a deliberate persona, but he's so uncharismatic that you're never going to not see that really awkward, nerdy guy that you just kind of want to punch when he talks. You know? You know, Elon Musk is an idiot. And so many of these guys are just idiots. The only one who seems to have any idea what he's actually doing is Jeff Bezos, and he's still an asshole. He's still like a weird asshole. You know, what does it really take to be a billionaire? Well, you do have to be somewhat money smart. You have to be willing to take risks, but more importantly, you have to not care about people. Like, it's extremely clear. Like, the value of people has to be in dollars. Yeah, and even Steve Jobs was an immense asshole. Oh yeah, Rian Johnson just nailed all of them. It's like, no, you guys actually aren't that clever. You think you are, or rather, you really want people to think you are. And they may even believe it, but like the fact that they have to show it off all the time kind of says otherwise. Yeah, you have to have almost no ethics, very little empathy, if any, and little to no morality when it comes to getting, like, profits has to be the primary thing. It has to be the thing, the big thing above all others by a lot. It's kind of why I gave up it's why I gave up the idea of being wealthy. When I realized, oh, that's how it's done. You have to literally not care about people. Well, that's kind of not me. Don't get me wrong. I can be sleazy. I can be underhanded, but I'm not willing to let innocent people be the fallout, to be the collateral damage, because I'm like, well, because first of all, that's not collateral damage, that's the damage, that's the primary damage, fuck, I can't do that. As the Titan submersible accident point out, billionaires think they're as deep as the ocean, but shallower than the fucking puddle drying out in the summer sun. Yeah. 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 Hey, Allison, what's up? Yeah. I just have a really hard time operating that way. I'm one of those guys, I have to try to see the potential of everybody, because I know it's there. I don't always believe that people are going to get there, but that's why I don't tend to comment on that. Because if you're going to make it or not make it, me saying what I think about that isn't really going to matter. I can point out where I think people are going wrong. I'll do that if you ask. It ain't necessarily going to be pleasant. And the reality is most people, you already know. You already know what's holding you back, you know, because it's a thing that you're telling yourself all the time. You know it. You know those words. You don't need me to point it out. You'll chip in a few bucks on the slim chance to get rich, especially if the money is going to schools. Well, yeah. That's different. Like you talk about the lottery, that's fine. Like that's fine. Like that works. You blame the father for the son's death? Oh yeah, me too. Totally. Yeah, the one innocent person in that whole thing. Like everyone else is at fault. Everybody else is at complete fault. Like should have known better. There was just everything about that said it was a bad idea. And for me, I would never have gone because I'm like, look, man, like if something goes wrong, I don't know what to do. I won't be in that situation. Fuck that. Yeah, as long as you know how much you're willing to spend. Yeah. I agree with gambling. It's like it's okay if you know how to. If you can moderate yourself, it's fine. And if you win, great. If you decide, nah, I don't really like this, that's fine too. It's okay. No one's forcing you to. You know. Just don't trick yourself to thinking it's an investment. Yeah, they should have listened to the fucking experts on that one. I mean, like, that wasn't like, how to put it. That wasn't like a secret. Everybody knew. Everybody knew it was a terrible idea. You have an addictive personality, so it's a no-go for me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's knowing yourself. That's good. Yeah, basically, they went in with an Xbox. They went in with a fucking PlayStation controller and a death clock waiver. Like, wait a minute. That's a terrible idea. Well, like my. I don't know, man. Like. I imagine when you're a billionaire, you've given up so much of everything else that, like, it's all you know. And you don't really have anything else. Well, you think their children love them? You think their wives love them? No. That's that don't happen. That's not a thing. Why can't rich people be more like Brian Blessed? He's weird but harmless. Yeah, he's also not a billionaire. He's a celebrated actor. He's a celebrity. He ain't a billionaire. I don't even think he's a millionaire. He must be. He must be a millionaire, but like, well, maybe not. Yeah, you can't buy love no matter how hard you try. You know, there's definitely. Yeah, he's baller tier. Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. In order to be you don't have to be a millionaire to be a baller, you know? No, most of them aren't. Yeah, I know. Brian Bussett punched a polar bear. Yeah, wealth does become for men. Well, it's bad for you. It's bad for everybody else. You know, it's like Scarface in front of that mountain of cocaine. Like, what are you going to do with all that? You know, and one of the reasons that like the manosphere garbage goes hand in goes hand in hand with fucking like billionaire capitalism is because we already worship people who have money. You know, and in the short term, you are rewarded and validated if that is your goal. But in the long run, it's a terrible idea. You know, the young people who worship like these billionaires now are basically going to be the least liked people potentially in history. You know, because like for example, like you go to any place here in San Francisco, for example. Um, these tech bros and money bros, they get together and all they talk about are like NFTs and crypto. Still, you won't be around that. Fuck that. You know, fucking fuck that. That's terrible. You know, you could hear vaginas drying up. You can hear gay erections fucking going flaccid. It's bad. Yeah, it'd be like Aiden Ross stiff at the chair Andrew Tate sat on. Yeah. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, no one likes them. They don't even like themselves. I mean, holy hell. Well, you think they like each other? No. And if they do, it's because, like, one of them hasn't screwed the other over yet. It'll happen. It'll fucking happen. No one's money is easier to take than a friend's money. Come on. Your boss was obsessed with crypto. Threw out a window into someone else's car. Well, like fuck, what I could invest in crypto? What am I investing in? Oh, you're investing in a currency. Well, who maintains it? Nobody. What? It's all on the blockchain. Okay. So how is the value increased? Well, it's the blockchain. But how is the value increased? The value of a currency is generally increased based on how much is bought and sold with it. You know, there's a reason America wants everyone to use the dollar. It's the reason why the European Union created the euro. Well, there are tons of people using cryptocurrency. For what? There was a brief period of time where people would accept crypto wherever. Now, brothels and drug dealers won't accept it. And all the places that used to accept crypto, they don't anymore, if they're still around. They don't accept it. Why? No one buys anything with it. Why are you maintaining this financial pipeline that isn't used? Yeah, what's backing it? Well, it's all data. Well, okay, but whose data? Because right now it's just corporate script. You know? And that's not great. Yeah, the crypto restaurants stopped accepting cryptocurrency. Yeah. Yeah. Can you use cryptocurrency to buy other cryptocurrency? Apparently, no. That's a bit of a no-no. So it's like, well, okay. So cryptocurrency is not good enough to buy other current cryptocurrencies with. You know, I can exchange dollars for rubles or dongs or whatever, you know, at an exchange. Like, I don't have to cash out. I can just convert it. Oh, God, all the people who paid taxes on their NFTs. Ugh. God, that's another thing that I'm like, no. It's also why, like, if you win the lottery or get a huge payout for something, like, do yourself a favor, do not spend it. You know, only spend it on things that are absolutely fucking necessary. You know, and and right now a house is too damn expensive. I just found out about this thing in LA called van lords. These people that own fucking RVs and then rent them out for like $600 a month. And I'm like, $600 a month for a fucking RV. Are you fucking shitting me? $600 for an RV? Dude. 600. 600. That's like, that's ridiculous. For RV. What are you talking about? And yet we have all these empty homes. We have all these empty houses. I hate you. You know, like I hate the financial sector. I hate it. They caused this. This is their fault. Yeah, it's bad when something isn't working socially or economically. You make a business around it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm constantly going, really? 600 a month. For an RV. Motherfucker. 600 a month used to allow you to buy the RV. Because, like, finance that over 5 years. $600 times 5. 11,000. Or sorry, no. 600 times 5. 3,000 times 12. 36,000. What? That's most of the cost of a brand new awesome RV. This is just fucking crazy. Yeah, that's a used car you could just have. Yeah. Hell, that's a lot. That's some new low cost new cars. You know, like holy shit. Man, some of these fuckers now 100,000. Well, these are like the classy ones. Which first of all, I can't believe that's a thing. Luxury motorhomes. Yeah, I'm just like, This is how broke we all are. You know, kind of a downer. Kind of a downer. All right. Let's see if we can't pick ourselves up. What we got? What we got? What we got? Can't show that Tifa model. Actually, I got like one of your questions. Okay, you can't see it, but this 3D Tifa model, like she's got big boobs. She's, Tifa. Topless Tifa is gonna have big tits. But like, here's the thing. I can't show you, but like, some people put the nipples like up here. And I'm like, no, they're gonna point south a bit. Like even when they're perky, they still go like a little bit south because that's the heavy center point. If I black box the nudity, you wouldn't be able to see what I was talking about. It's completely pointless. But yeah. Like they just like they put the nipples too high, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Also, they seem to be forming this natural cleavage, and I'm like, that doesn't happen. That does not happen. It's like, no, they fall, they go that way. Yeah. Hell, there are a lot of girls with like plastic boobs that don't do this. So I'm always confused about this shit. Now I'm just shaking my head at things you can't see. Sorry about that. Yeah, nipple man to the rescue. Can't have the boob without the woob. Yeah. Can we have women shaped like women? That'd be pretty good. Yeah, the thing is that they do exist. Like in porn, that actually is a thing that exists. It actually exists in pretty large quantities. There is actually quite a lot of it. It's just one of those continuous, why are we doing it this way? I don't know why we do certain porn certain ways. It just confuses me. I don't understand what some people are going for. But, whatever. Whatever. It's other people's art. I just don't care for it. I don't care for that detail. I like that detail to be kind of nice. Well, here's the thing. My feeling is, yeah. Well, like, here's the thing. What I was saying is, like, you can get the nipples to be on the upper third of the boob with plastic surgery, but like when they form that braless cleavage, it's like, no. No, that ain't right. Like, I have never seen that in the wild, and like I was saying, I like, they always kind of move like, slightly to the side because your chest is elliptical. Like, you would have to like have a completely concave chest in order to have that happen. And even then that wouldn't look like that. That's why when you see so many naked girls are always doing this, it's so that will happen. The voice of a longshoreman, Ma Mooksik brings all the boys to the yard. Like. Yeah, I always had this issue with perky, hover tits. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's weird. Yeah, it's just a very strange look. To me, it looks unnatural. And I feel like it looks unnatural even for fake boobs. Eh, well, but whatever, I guess, No, not whatever. That actually is my preference. It actually is my preference to have it look a little more natural because it's just wrong to me otherwise. The breasts look like kill. Well, yeah, like nipples point down. Generally point down. Yeah, some of the nipples are just too damn high. And you're like, look, I get that there are different shapes, but like, come on. Like there's idealization and then there's like what is exactly being idealized here? Uh, but maybe that's me because I've just seen a lot of boobs in the wild. I guess I've seen a lot of boobs, both natural and plastic, in the wild. And like like I said, if you're going like if it looks less natural than actual like plastic boobs, I think you've gone too far. You know, maybe that's just me. You know. Who is it? Okay, I got a question. This is a weird question, but like, who is it that has banana flavored Pepsi? There's a banana flavored Pepsi, but I don't know what countries it's sold in. Okay, apparently a banana flavored Juaritos, but like that's way too much sugar in those for me. It's Fanta banana, but I've never seen that sold anywhere I live. There is a banana yogurt flavor available in Japan only. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I gotta assume it's like Japan, the Philippines. Pepsi Mango, caffeine free Pepsi, Dab, Pepsi, Pepsi Zero, Pepsi Cherry, Pepsi Pepsi. And the lead, yeah, okay. Oh, in the United States, Fanta Banana is mainly used in Slurpee machines. Okay. Oh, I always thought that yellow one was lemon. I just never looked closely at it. I was like, Fanta yellow, bright, lemon soda, whatever. Huh. Learn something new every day. I know. Yeah, we went from talking about boobs to banana flavored Pepsi, man. Yeah, those are the kind of wild turns we fucking take here on the Count Jackula stream. But I do think that we got to do something about the way we publicly discuss sexual attraction. I don't know exactly what needs to happen, but it's clear to me that the way we handle it now in America is bad. It's bad, and the little that we do discuss is not getting the job. Is the little that we do discuss belies makes it clear. It makes it clear that we have to do something about it. You know, because right now, when's the only time that it is semi acceptable to discuss sex publicly? Jack, have you ever heard of Cersei, the Southeast Asia soda similarly to Dr. Pepper? I have not. Talking about soft drinks, fun fact, Scotland is the only country in the world where Coca-Cola is not the top-selling drink. Iron Brew outsells it by a comfortable margin. What? There's a thing called Iron Brew? Iron Brew soda. Oh my God. What is it? This looks like Iron Brew. What kind of flavor is it? Made to an original secret recipe. Uh-oh. Was it like a Coke? With a notoriously indescribable flavor. Okay. I don't know. Purge the Puritans. Let's see, a movie I saw recently with, well, the one full nudity and sex was Sex and Lucia. Yeah. Like the one time it's okay to talk about sex is when we're selling something. And you can see why under those circumstances. It's one of those things where it's like, they're like, sex sells. It's like, yeah, but only because you have to buy it. Sex sells. Yeah, only if you don't get it. Because you're like, is it as good as sex? No. It's not. It just isn't, no matter what it is. You know. You know, is sex the greatest thing in all of existence? Well, it's up there. You know, it's up there. I don't know if it's absolutely the best, but like, you know, the only things that are better are also things that are things that are given freely. Love, commitment. Like trust. Things like that. All things that make sex better. Like. Yeah, but like I keep saying, I think about the way we deal with sex all the time, because it's a central preoccupation of our existences, and yet it's something we're not supposed to talk about or discuss, and there are all these taboos around it. Whereas to me, there's really only one hard taboo, which, one hard limit, which is not children. Not with children. That to me is the taboo. That's the one where it's like, boom, no. And like most people really understand that. Well, here's the thing, like no scat, that to me is a personal limit. it's definitely one of my personal limits. But then again, so is the whole diaper baby thing. That's weird. Hey, Flashman, what's up? And to me, it's a pretty simple, it's a pretty simple limit, We all kind of get it. Which is why I find it so weird when people argue against it, because it's like, well, I mean, when you really think about it, like, what do you really need to think about? How are we already here saying, well, we need to think about that? No, the thinking's been done. No. What are you talking about? Yeah, for a lot of people, nudity is porn. And it's like, yeah. Go to a nudist colony. It becomes very, very obvious. Are you more likely to have sex at a nudist colony? Yeah, probably, actually. Because you got that first level of relaxation going on. But it's not like people are just fucking all the time. And they're not doing it with, and you're still not supposed to be doing it with children. It's just okay for people to be naked. Which kind of makes sense, right? Because there was a time before clothes. Animals are naked all the time and we don't sexualize them. Oh, human is too close. Well, not really, man. Japan raised the age of consent to 16. Well, thank God for small favors. That's always been one of the things that weirds me out, about like hentai, because when I'm like, well, if we're talking about like an emotional fantasy, like, I kind of like as an emotional fantasy, I understand the emotional resonance of like Shota, but when we're talking about like actual children, it gets weird. We don't sexualize animals. All right, good point, Flashman. Good point. But like, there's no furry. There's no almost. I mean, I can't say absolutely none. But like the number of furries that look at a dog and go, yeah, I want that, and I mean like an actual like hound dog. That's rare. That's super rare. Yeah, there are a lot of children in nudist colonies. Yeah. Yeah, they have to screen for creeps due to incidents. Yeah. Whereas if it was just okay, there'd be no need for that. We could just. It's one of those things. If there's courage around sexuality, the creeps are very obvious. They become extremely obvious. But if they keep you starved for it, starved for affection and sexual contact, intimate contact, then they can sell it to you. But the trade-off is that the creepers are easier to find because it becomes rarer, and now it's treated like a commodity. Whereas if you don't do that, you're like, wait, that guy's just attracted to children. You know, like immediately you're like, whoa, wait, that's a problem. Yeah, as a furry in the group, I've never actually thought about actual animals. Yeah, most furries don't. Like almost no furries do. And those that do are like, get the fuck out of here. That's weird. Because like the cross section between the cross section between like zoophiles and furries is not exactly there's a little crossover in that Venn diagram. It's not what you would find. It's not to the degree that you would find in the non-furry community. Know what I mean? Like most zoophiles are not furries. Do they exist? Sure. We have some examples. You know, but it's always met with the collective kind of, what? Yeah, no. You know, like that's weird, you know? Yeah, zoophiles are never in good faith. That's how you find them. Yeah. Pedos, same thing. They kind of like, but they hide because there is this reticence to talk about the subject openly. And so no one is quite sure where the line is because it's not discussed. It's not discussed openly. Yeah, also innocence is so fetishized. Yeah, if you want a really good crossover, a really good cross section of like pedos and shit, go with clergy, man. That's where you find it. That's where it fucking comes home to roost. Religious leaders. Particularly Christians. Oh man, that whole thing about kitty litter in classrooms, it's like, that didn't happen. It's never happened. It hasn't happened. It hasn't even threatened to happen. You know, they're literally making something up that sounds ridiculous so that they can be against it, and then use that to fucking Trojan horse other shit in. It's the whole purpose of that fucking bull crap. You know, whole purpose of it. Some of the people that say it are stupid, but most of them are evil. Regular thing where recent pedophiles are called out. Yes, it's the right, are called out since the right was bugging. Oh yeah. That's the other thing. Like they exist among the conservatives, you know, in big amounts. Oh, what about Jeffrey Epstein? The only reason Jeffrey Epstein wasn't a fucking Republican is because he's too Jewish. You wouldn't let him in. That's why. That's why. He was Jewish and knew money. Wouldn't let him in. Yeah, funny how that works. Yeah, people that made that up are the same people that keep child marriage legal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because they know that their fucking base is going to let them get away with it. Because they have been getting away with it. You know, you look at that, was that shiny, happy people, and you're like, get to the child bride section, you're like, of course. Of course. Telling you, Jack, boomers are trying to bring about Logan's Run. They've already ruined the credibility of aged wisdom. Yeah, no shit, man. Like wisdom, particularly aged wisdom, is in very short supply in the United States. You know, it also seems to be pretty short supply in Britain, too, right now. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess we got it from somewhere. You know, and it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane to the point where it's this huge blind spot. It's like, no, man, like, a little bit of wisdom makes everything work better. It really does. But no, because one thing wisdom is incompatible with is egotism. Because wisdom requires you to be reflective and observant, which is poisonous to egotism. And we promote egotism here in America. You know, our conservatives love egotism. They love it. Can't get enough of it. They have to have it. That's why Trump. Yeah, it's because the elderly, a lot of the elderly feel like they're owed because they look up to lords. You know, sometimes what I yell, I don't know, you know, English person, I don't know if democracy is really working. You live in a monarchy, shut the fuck up. And pulling pride from America is like fighting the forces of nature. Oh, yeah, death grip. Death grip. And it's worthless. It's worthless. If you do not worship Donald Trump, you see nothing to be proud of. Nothing. He has no pride. You know, he has no real pride. For what? What do you pride in? Oh, thanks for the $5, Flash. You know, it's ridiculous. Wisdom tells you when it's a better idea to wait 5 minutes. Wisdom is when a motherfucker comes at you and tries to argue that they're not a Nazi. You go, well, then why are you wearing that swastika? Oh, that's really a Tibetan good luck, good luck. It's really a Tibetan good luck symbol. And wisdom is like, that ain't why you're wearing it. I've never met a Buddhist who wore a swastika. Even in Asia, you know, like you don't wear the what? Yeah, and when did pride become a Christian value anyway? Yeah, Macedon. Yeah, exactly. The moral of the mist, particularly the movie, is that it is better to behave courageously in a hopeless situation. The easy way out is the wrong way. Human life is what really matters. That's the moral of the movie The Mist. Because nothing else does matter. Not safety, not faith, not belief. Only to value human life matters. Jack, seen any good films lately? You want to check out Infinity Pool? Infinity Pool is a great movie. Menu is also a great movie. Don't Worry, Darling, I thought was kind of weak sauce. The moral of the mist is the same as Galaxy Quest. In a lot of ways, yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like Galaxy Quest is actually courage is found in all places. Yeah, never give up, never surrender. Yeah. Yeah, in particular, that never give up part. Yeah, we're talking about Galaxy Quest. What about Crimes of the Future? Crimes of the Future is another great movie. That one is super cool. Yeah, you see a lot of swastikas there, but you also have Hitler fried chicken, so take that. Yeah, Dark Classes is not great, but it's not bad either. You know? Because you know what the Buddha would say about swastika, right? This is a symbol. It's not the real thing. It's just a symbol. If it's pissing everybody else, giving the wrong message, get rid of it. You don't need it. The skin I live in. I hold on. I gotta double check on that one. Skin I live in. Oh, no, I actually haven't watched this one. Yeah, I forget who all was in it. I remember it had the Antonio Banderas, right? Yeah, I actually have not fucking seen this movie. Yeah, that's the one where like dude kills someone's daughter, and so he turns him into a beautiful woman because he's a plastic surgeon. Like if I'm remembering that right. Yeah, no, not yeah. Under the Skin was with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, plays a surgeon who turns his daughter's rapist into a trans woman who he fucks. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. It is the movie. Okay, that is the one I was thinking of. No, I haven't seen it. I actually haven't seen it. Um, I don't know why I haven't seen it. You know, I just haven't. You know, well, sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds like it would be right up my alley. Good and twisted. You know. Tuning in for the night. Stay cool. Stay cool. Hail Satan, Brian. Oh man. I love crazy. I love crazy shit. Yeah. The same thing with what's his face? Iglesias. Yeah, Alex de la Iglesias. Actually, I think it's de la Iglesias. Yeah. Oh no. Alex de la Iglesia. Okay. Alex de la Iglesia. Okay. De la Iglesia. De la Iglesia. Have I seen Nagisa Oshima's final film, Gahato? I have not. I have not. Samurai era, mid 19th century. Okay. Nope, I have not seen this. See, made in 99. Oh, okay. 100 minutes. All right. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. All right. I think I should probably go for now. It's been about 3 hours. Oh, The Sadness, such a good film. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. As far as like more recent good films, is Beau is Afraid. That's an excellent movie. Let's see what else. Guardians 3 is super good, but like that's not really like, like a cult film, Uh let's see. What was it? Oh, I saw a really good one the other day. I think it was called was it From Dark? No, not From the Dark. Oh, From Black. From Black. That's a good one. You know. All right. So till next time, I would recommend From Black. That one's really good. I also recommend The Ritual. The Ritual is should still be on Netflix. From Black is on Shutter. Recommend them both highly. Another Netflix movie called A Dark Song that I really recommend. So look, I'm gonna take off for now. Oh, might be time to watch Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. Oh yeah, you got a good point there, man. Still looking for that fucking woman turns into a motorcycle movie. Uh, Hopefully we'll find it one day. Yeah. If you give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Subscribe, I appreciate it. Down them there ducats in the Patreon, I appreciate it. And I'll be seeing y'all later. Until then, Ave Satanas, Disco Inferno. And remember, Satan and I love y'all very